Hey guys, Sakura here. Hope you're having a nice October. As you can see, I'm still donning the Halloween wear. I'm a devil! Okay, so today we are going to be playing Radio.Signal. Yes. Heard it was scary. Hope it's scary. Let's jump into it. Okay, start Radio.Signal. Start?
Hello?
Ooh, we need to turn this up.
Hello? Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Is this radio on? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Good. That means it worked.
Okay.
Where are you right now?
In my house?
Wait, don't tell me. Entered through the corner window of the reception hall, did you?
Oh.
Just like I said you should. Remember? We sat here for what must have been hours, looking for the best way to sneak in. You noticed that the window was busted, that the security guard couldn't bother with locking it properly. Pretty careless of him, huh? But he let you in, so we should be thankful. Besides, as long as nobody sees you, it won't cost him his job. Probably. Now I bet you can't see anything. That's
No,
fine.
I can't.
You knew what you were getting yourself into. Leave it to me.
Ooh, I love that voice. It sounds kind of sexy. Okay, what do we do?
I know every nook and cranny of this place. All you have to do is listen to my voice and do exactly as I say. As long as you trust me, you'll find your way around.
Okay.
Do you trust me?
I guess. I don't have a choice but to say yes.
Of course. Why wouldn't you?
You didn't give me a choice.
We've been friends for so long. If anything, I'm in the wrong for even asking.
Oh, well.
Let's review some things,
friends?
alright?
Okay.
Our objective is room 521 of Felix Bloom Hospital, the intensive care unit.
Cool.
That means you have to climb all the way up to the 5th floor.
Okay.
Bit of a trek if you ask me. But a lot is weighing on this. You can't chicken out. Not this time. You're nervous,
cool.
aren't you?
A little.
Don't be. Sneaking around, breaking the law. It's all second nature to you by this point, right? Now, take a deep breath and remember our rules.
What are the
Move
rules?
fast so that you're not seen.
Cool.
Don't take anything. Don't make a noise. Leave no trace that you are even here.
Okay.
Think only of what you came here to do. And whatever happens, whatever goes wrong, or whatever stands in your way, never turn this radio off. Ever. Without it, you're as good as dead. Understood?
Okay.
Good. Then let's get a move on. 3 steps from where you stand, there's a reception desk.
Mm-hmm.
Then, to your left, the hallway stretches all the way up to the first flight of stairs.
Wait, what are we here for again? What are we doing?
Take 3 steps forward, turn left, and walk 19 steps with your arms stretched.
What?
You won't find any obstacles in your way, so feel free to take your time. Trust me, as you always have.
Oh shoot, I have bad memory. Okay, there was 3 steps and he said left, right? Or right, left. Okay, I think it's turn left. It is left. It's left. It has to be left.
See? Nothing in your way. Just like I promised you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, there's a replay button for like the voice, so that's cool.
19.
Oh. What is that?
Easy, right?
Maybe?
What's that? You felt something graze your hair as you walked. Something cold and bony?
How would I know that brushed
It was
against
probably
my
the wind.
hair? If
Nobody has
something
bothered
touched
with
my
repairing
hair,
this
I
place in
wouldn't.
forever.
I wouldn't know what the heck. Like, I would just be like, oh, something snagged my hair. I wouldn't be able to go into detail that it was bony. Would you? You must got some good hair that could feel stuff.
Yes, the wind. Just a gust of wind. Don't think too hard about it, okay?
I wasn't. I was thinking about the... Oh, okay.
Feel the door instead. Yes, just like that.
How do you know how I'm feeling?
Find the knob and pull.
Am I really gonna just follow directions?
There's a flight of stairs just 2 steps in front of you.
I really want to go against everything he says. I'm sorry. I'm a rebel. Look at the devil ears. I'm a devil. I want to do the opposite.
They go up and down.
Well, yeah, all stairs do that, don't they?
All you will find downstairs is a locked door. So go up.
Okay. Let's go up.
Yes, go up. Think of nothing else. Let nothing distract you. I'll be with you to the very end.
Oh, that sounds so romantic. You'll be with me to the very end. Will you guys be with me to the very end?
You stand in front of a wall with a few cracks on it. The climb ended sooner than expected, right? To get to the next floor, you must walk all the way to the other side of this one.
The music's very relaxed.
A peculiar way to build a hospital, but there's a reason behind it.
Behind what?
No. You want to know what the reason is? Curiosity won't do you any favors. Just forget about it and keep going. Turn right and take a step forward.
Oh, I didn't get to choose.
Everything is in tatters. Do you remember the earthquake from 10 years ago?
No.
This hospital never recovered. Too expensive, they said. But it kept functioning. On and on and on.
On and on.
Even as the walls crumbled. Even as everything was covered in dust. Even as the bugs turned it into their nesting ground, where disease festered and corpses rotted atop one another endlessly. People come to Felix Bloom to die.
Oh,
Even you must have heard about that old saying. What? You didn't know? Didn't they hire you to do some work upstairs not so long ago? They had to have told you back then, right? This is a hospital for people who can't be saved. Or people whom nobody will care for.
That's
The
sad.
patient in room 521 is the same. They'll die pretty soon, and there's nothing anybody can do about it.
There's still people in here? What the
So you
frick?
must get there before death does. Why?
Why?
You know very well why.
No, I don't know why.
You want to be happy, right? Then don't question it. Fun times await. Fun times, happy times, with just you and me. This floor is in a very bad state. You must follow my instructions to the letter if you don't want to get hurt. Follow the wall as far as it goes.
Follow the wall.
Turn left.
Okay.
Take 3 steps.
Oh, it went quiet. I was like...
And walk. Yes, just walk. Keep your hands stretched to your sides. Every now and again, you will feel how they graze the edges of open doorways. Just like that.
How do you know what's happening?
Take it slowly so you don't trip.
So I can turn it off? I can turn it off, right? What does that mean? Okay.
This floor is a mess, but fairly empty as far as hospitals go. It was considered a floor of transition, where patients waited to be taken elsewhere, away from the filth and death. Patients who could still be saved. It was a lively floor at first, at least while the staff still cared. As the years went by, however, it began to see fewer guests. Healthy, sane patients have no business in Felix Bloom Hospital. Good people have no business in Felix Bloom Hospital, and so the area was abandoned. A passageway between one floor and the other.
But aren't there still people in here? You just said there was a patient in that room, and ooh, what was that?
You stayed here once. You don't remember, but you did. Back when it was a hospital just like any other. Your room was right over there, in the dark, past the glass door.
Cool.
Little kid, not even past the age of 10. So innocent back then. Although, not for much longer. Why did you stop? Oh, you cut yourself.
What?
That's it. It's just a cut. Don't make a fuss. Remember.
Really?
You must stay quiet. Nobody has to know you're here.
What if I get hepatitis or something?
They listen.
Who listens?
The walls have ears, and they communicate with each other.
How do they do that?
Can you hear them?
Can walls talk?
Muttering. Saying your name. Laughing at you for holding your crimson-dyed hands, like you were in your death throes.
Hey.
Come on.
Mean.
You're wasting both our time.
Whose time? Wait, both. Oh, me and yours. Okay, I understand.
Keep moving, will you?
Rude.
You're about to reach the end of the hallway.
Hope I had my tetanus shot.
When you feel the last set of doorways, take 2 steps forward. And finally, make a turn. No. No. I told you to listen to my voice, didn't I? I was going to say to turn left. Why couldn't you wait for me to finish? See, now you've cut your hand and bumped your head. It's always been like this. I tell you to do something thinking of your own good, but you just won't listen.
I'm starting to think this is a toxic relationship.
How many times have you gotten hurt because of it? How many times have you suffered through unnecessary pain? Always causing me trouble by being, well, yourself. Does it hurt? I'm sure it does. I'm sure you would like to take a rest, to complain, to scream, but this is your due punishment.
Ooh! I am not liking this dude.
Now you'll think twice before carelessly moving on your own. Because next time, it won't be just a bruise. Say that you're sorry.
I want to turn it off. I want to turn the radio off so bad. Oh, I hate people like this.
Say it again, like you mean it. Okay. I forgive you, friend.
You're not my friend.
Remember, I care about you, and I want you to know it. Even if it may not seem like it sometimes.
That's what they all say. Now
go back and turn the opposite way. Ah, there it is. The fungus. It means my directions were correct.
How can you see this?
Move closely. Remember the scent.
Why?
If you smell the damp fungus, you'll know you're on the right path. Now listen carefully. There are 3 doors down this hallway. You must enter the one with the puddle of water beneath it. It'll be easy to tell. Just listen to the sound of splashing water beneath your feet. Go on then. And don't turn the radio off. Just don't.
Oh, that just makes me so mad.
There's a door to your right. Your footsteps sound dry.
People like that, like if you make one little mistake and they just go off like that, I just hate that. That is not a friend. That's just a jerk. Ugh. Keep walking. Splashity splash splash.
There's a door to your right. Your footsteps sound wet.
So I open the door, right? That's what happens, right?
Behind the door,
Mm-hmm.
you see a worn-down bathroom.
I guess.
This is the place, as filthy and disgusting as I remember. Of course, I knew this was the right way all along. Didn't I say so downstairs? I know every nook and cranny of this hospital. It was a test, to see if you were following my instructions.
That's another thing. They always have some kind of test. This is a toxic relationship. Ugh.
Congratulations, you passed.
This is
Look at
horrible.
Can you smell it? It makes you want to puke, right? Believe it or not, it wasn't always like this. Back in the day, you could even kiss the toilet lids without fearing you'd catch something lethal.
Ew.
It was also the place where we first met.
I don't care how much you scrub or clean a toilet. I'm not kissing it. Never. Ugh. Yuck.
You were coming out of this cubicle, tending to your own business. Nothing but a little kid, when everything was too big or too scary to confront on your own. And there I was, staring back at you, your tiny frame, and those innocent eyes. Take a step closer to the sink, will you? Yes, it was right here. We were both very young. You looked at me warily, and me at you with curiosity. It was difficult at first, but we quickly became good friends. We would play together every day, outside on the streets, or just messing around in the halls.
The day we met must have been the worst day of my life then.
It wasn't the end when you were discharged either. We stuck together, the best of friends. I was the only one who ever understood you. And the only one who never judged you.
You just judged me not that long ago, not even like probably 3 minutes ago.
When you grabbed those hard-earned bills from your mother's purse. When you snuck into the mini-market at night and took what wasn't yours. When you began taking those substances and drove others to addiction and thought that it wouldn't hurt to make money out of the vice. When you smashed that girl's face for not liking you back. When you broke into that poor man's house. When you took that knife and threatened to get what you wanted. I always stood by your side, supporting your every choice. You're not a good person, friend. That's what I like about you. You were always free. But that freedom is now in danger. So up you must go. To room 521. If you look to your right, you'll see a crack in the wall. Go through it.
What the heck?
Here we are at last.
Wasn't I here before?
There was an easier way to get here. But I had to remind you who you truly are. Now that we're clear, it's time to move up.
What the heck?
Wait. What was that? I don't remember it. Oh, it's your first sin.
My first... what?
Don't worry. It's meaningless at this point. Just keep on going and don't look back.
No, I want to look back.
This is
what
the
was
third
my first
floor.
sin? God damn it.
We're halfway there. You see a half-open door. Walk through it. Focus on the ground under your shoes.
Okay.
Do you hear that?
Hear what?
Can you feel it breathe?
The ground breathe? What?
Try listening in more closely.
I don't wanna.
One more time.
No! It feels weird. It's like giving me the shivers.
This hospital is alive.
It's not.
Most alive it has ever been.
It's not.
It breathes, it thinks, and it decomposes, feeding tiny little creatures that scurry around its halls, just like a person bloated with hundreds of parasites.
If you're decomposing, doesn't that mean you're dead, so you're not breathing or thinking?
Just ask them. Those vestiges of life, growing in every damp corner of this building. How do you think they're born in the first place? Fungus grow from death and decay, and this place has seen plenty of that across the decades.
Okay.
Corpses and flesh and blood and everything that makes a living person be. It has absorbed all of it and made it its own.
Ugh. Shut up.
It's starting to get nervous. Better get a move on.
I did not like that.
You're scared, aren't you? That this place might swallow you whole? Of course you're scared. Everything is always oh so terrifying for you. You know what's funny about all this? That you can tell it wasn't only an earthquake that turned this hospital upside down. It was violence. Sheer violence. People don't want to die, friend. They don't want to suffer, or live through pain, or feel any type of discomfort.
The music is intensifying.
They will struggle, harm, and fight everyone and everything around them.
Okay.
Just like you did.
Okay.
Violence is all you could ever do. You lived your whole life hurting others to make a quick buck. It was ugly and unrewarding, but far better than depending on a measly minimum wage, right? As long as you could do what you wanted, and sleep yourself drunk or high so that you wouldn't have to think of anything.
Dang.
Well, nothing else mattered, right?
I had a rough life.
It was a great life. You had fun.
I don't think that sounds fun.
But you were always such a damn coward. Always going, I don't want to be like this anymore, or I can be better, or I can get a real job.
What's wrong with that?
It would be sad if it wasn't so damn funny.
I do not like you. I don't like you.
A person like you, be better. Let's take a walk down memory lane, okay? Then maybe you'll remember what happened the last time you tried to be better. Take 5 steps to your right and walk 10 steps forward.
I gotta know.
A locker has fallen to the ground and blocks your way. Make sure you step over it if you don't want to fall too. You did it again, didn't you? You tripped. Even when you're going the right way, you can't help but mess it up. Oh, you've always been like this. So useless at everything you do. Why do I even hang out with you anymore? You're just dead weight.
Oh, if you were right in front of me right now, I'd swear I would punch him. I would do it. Ugh.
Sorry. You know it's just a joke.
No, it's not.
I would never abandon you. You're just so damn fun.
Toxic
Won't
person.
you stand up? Is the floor that comfortable?
What's that sound?
Wait. Shh. Keep quiet.
What the heck is that? Is that a bird toe? Bird feet?
It's gone. It followed you up here. But why?
What's it? Was that an ostrich? Is there an ostrich in the hospital?
No. You still feel bad about that? After all these years?
What are you talking
You
about?
really are a pathetic little thing.
Hey, I might be little, I might be a thing, but I ain't pathetic.
Whatever. You'll just have to be careful. Stand up and walk.
I don't like this person. I don't like it, and I want to turn the radio off, but I want to find out what happens.
Third floor is where all the new patients are brought in.
Uh-huh.
It's meant to bring peace, to comfort them in their pain, to keep them calm, to tell them everything will be okay here at Felix Bloom Hospital.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of lies, of course. Everyone here is so sedated they can barely even make a noise. If you try your best, you'll manage to make out a midnight whimper in the darkness, over at the distance where the rooms are. But we don't care about them. We only care about this. Do you remember now? You were hired to paint a mural that would bring peace to these patients. Hilarious, right? You bring peace? But for as much of a bastard as you were, painting was always easy for you. Nobody would guess you were a ruthless junkie with all those pictures around. You saw an ad in the papers and before you knew it, here you were, brushing the hours away. This is it, you thought. My chance to turn my life around. But I told you, didn't I? That it wouldn't work out.
I hate friends that just put everything you do down. Like, okay, maybe you did screw up somewhere. You're trying to fix it. You're trying to make yourself better, and all that person is doing is putting you down and putting negative thoughts in your head. Ugh. If you have toxic friends like that, get rid of them. Or at least ignore them. I mean, you can still be friends with them or whatever. Just don't listen to them, please. Or get some new friends, Jesus.
You're just not cut out for an honest living. You're from a mother that never loved you, but still tried her best to raise you. Oh, she tried. She tried hard. Never seen such a stressed out woman in my life. And what did you do to repay her? Leave home as fast as you could, never to return. And yet you had the gall to draw her so beautifully. You're such a piece of work. You kept trying. You wanted to see the world more beautifully. To see even the bits and pieces of the city that you hated so much in a better light.
And what's wrong with that?
But you hate it here. You hate it so much. You hate the dirt, the rust, the noise, the smell, the people. Everything you've never loved. And even worse, you've never found something beautiful.
Then how did this person paint this if they didn't find anything beautiful? Jerk.
That bitterness dawned on you as you painted. They told you to draw pretty scenery, and it frustrated you to not know how. Trees are pretty, someone said, and so off you went to paint a tree. You couldn't do it. It was too hard. It angered you so much that you hit the wall, time and time again. And then all hell broke loose.
What was... Ah!
You realized I was right. That you could never change. So when that little man, just an innocent janitor, approached you with concern, I told you what I knew you should do. Tell him to fuck off and beat the crap out of his face. That tree is painted in his blood.
This dude is the devil. Trust me, I'm dressed up as them.
They could never clean it. It stuck there like it didn't want to let go. It felt good, didn't it? Even as you desperately tried to outrun the cops, your hands still shaking from the sensation of breaking bones. You knew this was your life, that there was no way out. You have to reach room 521 if you want to keep living this way. You have to. Go in the hole.
What hole?
Why do you stop? Is something up there?
I don't know.
Yes. Keep walking. It might be dark, but you're used to it at this point. All you need to do is trust me and everything will work out.
I don't trust
After 10 steps, you will find yourself in front of a door. The stairs are just across the next room.
What the F is that?
Run.
Oh my God, he's coming! Run! Run! Run!
Don't think about it.
That wasn't an ostrich. I don't know what the F that was. What the heck?
Just don't.
I'm thinking about it. There was a giant bird chasing me.
Keep going up. Don't.
Don't what?
Why did you let it follow you here?
What?
You said you were over it. But no, you had to let that thing come and mess everything up, didn't you? We're so close. I can almost hear it.
What?
The sound of that hag's throat as he choked the life out of her.
Who?
Look over there, an open window.
Okay.
We're so high up now. Why don't you go a little closer? It's the outside world, waving at you in all its decadent glory. You hate it there. But where else would scum like you live? It's the city that turned a blind eye when you first shoplifted at the mini-market by your school, hungry because you had no lunch money. It's the city that shrugged when you first joined your dad for a bottle of scotch to celebrate becoming a teen. It's the city that remained silent as you saw the beatings, as you were beaten yourself, and as you beat others to vent. Your first time taking money from an unguarded register. Your first time breaking into somebody's home. Your first time mugging under the cover of night. It saw all your firsts. It shaped and molded you into the person you are today.
And here it comes. Come on, say I'm a bad, horrible person.
You had already given up on yourself.
There we go.
But then that hag came along. You hated her so much. We both did.
Ooh.
Always berating you for every little thing you did. Always saying that you should go apologize for your actions. Apologize for what?
What's wrong for apologizing for doing something wrong?
You were born bad, and this city never gave you the tools to fix that.
You see this? Ugh!
So why should you need to apologize?
'Cause it's my choice if I want to apologize.
And the worst part, she actually made you believe you could be better.
I like this lady. I like this hag.
She had to be insane, right? But you believed her, and you felt bad. Because if you could be better, then what the hell has your life been up until now? It tore you apart from the inside, chewing your flesh and bones until simply breathing cost you excruciating pain. You wanted a way out, a way to feel better forever. And when the hag saw you trying to sneak into the house, with a bag full of who knows what, and clothes dirty with blood of another, that was when we knew what had to be done.
Ah! What happened?
It was as simple as grabbing the lead pipe leaning against the wall, and swinging it as hard as you could.
No.
Her skull cracked, making a terrible sound as it did. Her body fell limp to the ground. It made no further sound. It didn't even move a finger. It was just a corpse, so devoid of life, you couldn't even feel sad.
Why do I feel like it was him that made me swing that pipe or bat or whatever?
I watched your face, you know. You were smiling. It felt liberating. Finally free from that hag's watch. Finally free to feel comfortable with who you were. No more guilt. No more doubt. Only happiness ahead.
No.
Except, she wasn't dead. Not yet.
I can't stand this.
Middle-aged woman assaulted in her own home, said the news. Nobody could pin a murder on you. You were far too good at covering your tracks. But when you learned she was still alive, it changed everything. She had been taken to Felix Bloom Hospital, where people come to die. But here's a catch. They have to be alive for them to die here. You asked about her downstairs, and what you heard terrified you. The next time she wakes up will be her last. Cops are like vultures. They don't care about justice. They just want to incarcerate as many people as they can. The moment that woman wakes up, they'll make her squeal, and there goes your freedom. You can't allow that.
Oh my god.
You must get to her before she ever gets the chance to speak. You must finish the job. That's why we're here. That's why we must go to room 521, where the hag is taking her final nap. But if that thing is here, your first sin, then you must be having second thoughts. You coward.
Shut up. What is that thing?
What? Have something to say?
Yes, I do.
Then say it. Grow a spine. We're in this mess because you couldn't even kill a person right. So how do you expect to stand up to me? You're a pathetic piece of trash. The scum of the earth. A person whose sole purpose is to be a walking stereotype for suburban moms to point and say, "Never turn out like that, son." So don't you dare talk back to me again. Don't even think about it.
I didn't say nothing! Wasn't it just ...
I made you who you are. I'm the only one who's ever remotely liked you.
No. You didn't make me the way I am. You probably helped form the way I am, but if anything, it's this person's own fault for becoming who they are. But it seems like they were trying to change, but you were the negative thing that was just in their ear, taking them in the wrong direction. Ugh, this game. This game is getting to me.
So if you don't want to lose the only person who's willing to give a shit about your well-being, then you're going to stop moping around and go. Is that clear? All right. That's much better. Now listen. This floor is not like the others. I won't go into specifics because you'll get confused otherwise. But it's like a maze up here. It's designed in a way so that patients can't find their way out.
Why?
Locked in their rooms. They go in and out of consciousness. Confused.
Well, I feel like that's kind of true. I had to be hospitalized once, and when I left my room, I just couldn't find my way. Why did I leave my room? Because I was thirsty. I wanted water, and my nurse wasn't coming. No one wasn't coming. So I had to go find someone. But there was no one out in the hallway. So I had to walk around, and I walked around for probably 30 minutes trying to find my way. And I didn't run into anyone. It's crazy. But eventually I found my way back. But it is like a maze, at least in this hospital I was in.
They think they're at home, still healthy. All they do is walk around, tiring themselves out until they can no longer move. That way they can be safely contained, and later transported upstairs to meet a quiet end. These patients haven't seen another person in so long that I can't even imagine what they'll do to you. So you can't open any door you see, other than the one leading up the stairs. I know how to get there, but it's difficult. You'll have to do precisely as I say. If you do anything wrong, even just by a single step, then I won't know how to get you back on track. Don't screw it up this time.
Whatever.
Take a deep breath and open that door on the count of 3. 1, 2. There's a hole in the wall to your left.
I didn't listen to you. You didn't say 3. Okay, there's a hole to my left. What the frick is that? Turn the radio off? How do I do that? Ooh. It was this button, right? Right here? I was supposed to turn it off. God dang it.
It finally got through. Where are you right now?
Hiding under a sink.
A sink? A sink where?
I don't know.
No, this isn't happening. Shit. It caught you, didn't it?
What caught me?
And you ran away like a coward. Ran until you lost track of everything.
Well, last time you told me to run.
Now you don't even know where you are. Is it still following you?
I don't know.
What a help you are. This is bad. I seriously don't know how to get you upstairs now. It wouldn't be hopeless if it wasn't for that thing. It's onto you. And if it gets you, then you can kiss everything goodbye.
It wants me to turn off the radio.
What?
It wants me to turn the radio off.
You can't do that. It's impossible to navigate this place without me. Unless... Okay, I have an idea. If it's coming after this radio, then we'll have to do things a bit different. I will describe to you a few landmarks and give you instructions. All you have to do is find the first of these landmarks and move as I'll now say. Are you ready?
No.
First, take a left at the hole in the wall.
Left hole in the wall.
Then take a right at the door sign.
Right door sign.
Finally, take a right at the Christmas poster.
Christmas poster.
Right after the Christmas poster, open the door. In between these landmarks, keep moving forward, no matter what you hear or see.
Okay.
Simple, right? You'll have to wander until you find the hole in the wall. I won't talk. If I do, then that awful creature will keep coming at you.
Okay.
But I will whisper a single word to let you know where you are. You must be absolutely sure you can remember these instructions before heading out. Want me to say it again?
Yes. Oh, crap.
You have no other choice but to go. This is the last of me for a while. Good
yeah,
luck,
shut up.
friend.
You're not my friend. Step out of the room.
Oh,
Oh, shoot. Go forward.
circles.
Go forward.
Chicken.
Chicken, 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 chicken. Run!
Hole.
Oh, it's a hole. It's a hole. Okay. What was it? It was go left. Yes. He said had to follow a set direction in between landmarks. Go forward.
Sign.
Was it a sign? Oh my god, I can't remember. No, it was Christmas. It was a Christmas, right? Oh shoot. Run, 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 run!
Hole.
Okay. Go left. Then go forward. And then... Yeah,
Sign.
go right. Follow a set of directions in between the... Go forward. Yeah, Christmas. And then...
Tree.
Yeah. I got you. Then you go right.
Door.
I did it! Open the door! I did it! Hi. Apologize. He is not your friend. Yeah, I know that. Listen to the Birdman. He wants to make you like him. Yeah. Do not listen to him. Mute his voice until it cannot be heard. The radio will now allow it. Mute him and apologize before it is too late.
Weird. It just stood there, without doing anything. Better for us, I guess. Maybe it finally gave up on you. Time to finish what you started.
The bird monster thing had had some good advice.
Just a little more, friend. Even if it seems like the stairs will never end, keep climbing. The 5th floor is the last. It holds the intensive care unit of Felix Bloom Hospital. But for a place like this, what does intensive care mean? You'll see soon enough. Nobody will know it was you. She was going to die anyway. They'll simply believe her time came before anticipated. Don't hesitate. Trust me, as you always have.
Oh, look. I can mute.
It feels different here, doesn't it? Quiet. Eerily quiet. The intensive care unit is for patients who are so broken, so near death, that they don't feel or care about anything anymore. They don't complain, like the patients of the 2nd floor. They don't resist, like the patients of the 3rd floor. They won't wander, like the patients of the 4th floor. They merely exist, waiting for death to show up. You'll imagine how easy it is to take care of these patients. All they need is a room, bed, and a few meals. That's as intensive as it gets in this hospital. A sign stuck to the wall. It reads silence.
Okay. Silencio.
Silence. As if this place needed more of it. The inside of a coffin is naturally going to be silent. And you can't disturb corpses. No matter how loud you are. Who is this for, then? You? Me? Well, I won't stop talking anytime soon. You are nothing without my voice telling you what to do. You need me, friend. You always have. I'm the only one who can whisper the truth into your ear. Never forget it.
Oh.
This is it, friend. The moment of truth. Just so we're clear, let's review what we came here to do.
Sorry I'm so quiet. I'm fuming right now.
Our objective is to reach room 521 and kill the patient inside. That's it. That's all we need. The hag thought you could be a better person, but those expectations shackled you and made you suffer throughout your entire life. If only she had learned to accept you as you were, then things could have ended up differently. But it's too late now. It's time to snuff her out of the picture and be free, once and for all. Now go in. Don't hesitate. Listen to my voice through this radio, right to the very end. The inside of room 521 consists of an asphalt-colored floor, walls of torn paint, and a number of electrical outlets placed at a set distance from each other.
Am I blind?
Otherwise, you see nothing, at least not at a glance. But wait, there's something on the floor, isn't there?
What is it?
A figure of melting skin, pushed to a corner, hidden by the darkness. It shivers the moment you walk in. It stares at you in confusion, as if not quite recognizing you as a human being. A mere look tells you the shell of a person doesn't have long to live.
Is it
The word mercy crosses your mind, along with memories of a not-so-distant past. But you don't care about such things anymore. You've made your choice. Come to think of it, our story has finally come full circle, hasn't it? After you took your first life, that insignificant creature, I was there to reassure you that it wasn't wrong. You don't need to feel guilty. You don't need to apologize. It was just a little bird.
What?
You did it because you wanted to, right?
What are you talking about?
Of course, killing is bad. And if it came easy to you, then logically that means you too are bad. But what does it matter? Who even cares about what you did and who you hurt? Well, you did. You always did. No matter what I said. But not anymore. With your hands on the hag's neck, it's clear that you finally embraced who you truly are. You're evil.
You know what? What? F it. F it, I'm muting you. F it. How do you mute? I want to mute this mother effer right now. F it! Mute! Ooh!
And I love you for it. Choke her to
No!
death.
Why won't it mute? Oh, I could save? I didn't know that. But I want to mute. No!
Harder, I said.
I want to mute you. So I can't even mute? I can't mute now? I can't. There's gotta be a way. Preferences? Ooh, no, I didn't mean that. Return. I tried to check and see. I didn't want want to kill her!
It's all over.
I should have saved.
There. You did well.
Wait, that's it, all I can do is just mute?
Now come back to me, and I will love you forever. My one true friend.
I didn't want that ending, though. No! No! I'll be right back. Okay. I'm gonna try and wait.
What is there to wait for?
Mute. So now I can go in, right? Ha ha ha! I muted your butt! Yeah! No, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I don't know. I can't hear you! Hey. Tell me you didn't turn the radio off. Tell me you didn't. This place is humid and dark, with barely anything in it. It's horrible. I see a person lying on the floor. I recognize this person. She's looking at me. And she's suffering. All because of what I did. He called you my first sin. I remember you now. I was playing in the backyard when I saw a baby bird. It looked so fragile. I wondered what would happen if I grabbed it and squashed it a little. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean for you to die. It was so long ago. His voice is no longer here. I muted him. I didn't want to hear him anymore. Apologize. Are you seriously asking for what? You killed the bird. That's his spirit or ghost or whatever. For what you must. Apologize to the first sin. Apologize to the silhouette. I'm gonna apologize to the silhouette. I'm sorry for betraying your trust. I'm sorry for not talking to you about my problems and always resorting to violence. And I'm sorry for who I've become. You are forgiven. She still loves you dearly. Oh. Apologize to the first sin. I'm sorry for using my strength to kill you. I'm sorry you didn't get to live a full life. And I'm sorry for who I've become. You are forgiven. Guilt won't pursue you anymore. Apologize to the world. I'm sorry for living my life hurting others. I'm sorry for never turning a new leaf. And I'm sorry for who I've become. You are forgiven. It was not your fault. Confront him. Are you sure? Heck yes! Confront him! Goodbye. You're talking about the dude on the radio, right? Please let me confront him.
What are you doing?
I'm becoming free.
By silencing me?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
'Cause you're evil. Because you've given me nothing but pain. Yeah. You have always been by my side telling me what to do. Only I could hear you. And sometimes only you could understand me. I thought you were my one and only friend.
I was.
No.
I loved you. Always have.
No. But you only wanted to turn me into a monster. Into a monster like you.
What are you talking about? This is what you always wanted.
No. Not anymore. Woo! It's time to get rid of you forever. Yeah!
Get rid of me? What do you mean? Please. Accept me. We're so alike, you and I.
No.
Don't you see I only wanted the best for you?
No.
All this time, I simply wanted you to be happy.
No.
So come on, do what you came here to do.
No.
Don't you hear it? The sirens, the doors opening, the footsteps, the screaming, the threats. They're coming for you.
Don't care.
Did you call them?
I didn't know I had a
Why?
phone.
You'll never be free again if they catch you. Please listen to me. Just one last time. Why are you just standing there? Why won't you move?
No.
Why are you just biting your lip? Making it bleed?
No.
Why? Why are you smiling?
Turn off the radio. Yeah! Ending 2, Repentance. Yeah. Yeah, I like that ending better. I believe in forgiveness. I believe that you can become a better person. Like, that felt good. That felt good. Doing the right thing. Oh, may you also forgive yourself. Yes. You can now mute him anytime you please. Something awaits you in the basement? Okay then. Well, I'm not gonna play all the endings unless, you ask me to, press that like button. Kiss it, lick it, like it, subscribe to me, turn on that notifications, you know the drill. But that was a wonderful game. I hope you read the message. I hope that message sunk into you. This was just, I know it was supposed to be scary. It was kind of scary, but it was like it was a feel-good game too. Thank you for watching. Have a nice October or day or night. Love you.